Kashmira, can you tell us more about soul energy and spiritually connected souls? And also want to know a little bit about what is spiritual awareness and spiritual blindness?
Good, beautiful question. First of all, I would tell you about soul connections, soul energy, soul love. All of this is something, but it's still a concept. Soul love or even love is just a concept. When you're feeling all of this, it's a science. It's a science of hormones being excreted. It's a science of your dopamine being worked upon. It's a science of your adrenaline being pumped, which gives to you these spiritual feelings, the spiritual know-how of when you meet people, are they really connected to you in some way? Everybody will not be. But sometimes you realize you think of someone and that someone calls you. You realize you want to do good for someone and you get your chance. You realize you want to give a party and there are all those you love. You realize all such situations, and those are soul situations. Those are soul connections. Sometimes out of thousands of people in this place where you are, two people's eyes meet. Two souls communicate without words, maybe with such a long distance between them or no distance. But there is this beautiful appreciation, and both beings begin to smile. This is a soul connection. Why otherwise, when you don't know someone, how can you give the smile and how can it be so genuine? This is the way you recognize the soul connections in your lives. But soul love. Let us talk of soul love. Soul love is at a very high level. Soul love is at a very small level. It's also very simple. It's also lacking any confusions. If you can feel love for all other beings who get in touch with you, it means you are at a soul level. And at soul level, you are meeting with everybody. So it would be so nice if even the opposite side comes to soul level and meets with you. Whereas every now and then, people do meet with their soul connections, but they are blind to it. This is what you call spiritual blindness. This is what you call unawareness. This is what you call a certain kind of materialism, because of which your consciousness will not register and will not allow you to register the spiritual part or the soul part of this whole communication. Also, soul blindness is something that everybody needs to work upon. If the soul sees your eyes and the numbers that your eyes have mean nothing, if your soul sees the hurt and the pain that you have within you mean nothing, and in those soul moments, many times you begin to heal your own selves. That, if you cannot see, is a spiritual blindness. That, if you cannot understand or handle, is spiritual unawareness. The times that you are giving your truthful love, have you seen what you're receiving from the opposite side? When you're not able to understand that the opposite person is deaf to what you're saying or is blind to what you're trying to show, when you cannot see that, you are in an unaware state. You are in a blind state. But when you get aware that what you're seeing is being registered or what you're seeing is being seen by someone else, then that is called spiritual awareness. That is called soul awareness. There's a lot of connection between soul, spirit, and yourself. And once these three connect, you come to a state of a soul consciousness, your entire being, how you feel from inside towards people, how your judgments don't flow anymore, how your words change, how your actions improve, how you tend to do things at 80 to 100%. Not at 30% and think you've done it, not at 40% and think you've completed your task. All this is called awareness, and if it's not there, it's a blindness. So it is not about what your eyes can see. It is about what your inner eye can see. It is about what your inner being can see and understand. It is about how you communicate with your own self. Do you love yourself enough? Have you seen your own self as soul? Have you seen your own self as the great divine white spirit? Have you seen yourself as the do-gooder? Have you seen yourself as the chosen one? If you have, then congratulations and welcome all of you. From wherever you are, you can connect for more growth. And if you haven't, then so be it. But my inner and most earnest request to all of you would be, come to soul. Come to yourself. Come to self-love. Come to self-realization. Come to self-knowing and stop being blind. In spite of having eyes, you choose not to see what you don't want to see. In spite of having soul, you choose not to understand what you need to actually do. You conveniently avoid what is tough for you. You conveniently turn away from what you think you cannot do. But if you will have faith in your soul and in that very moment believe that you can do it, whatever it be, anything under the sun, if you are in divine connection, believe it, you can do it, and you will do it, and you'll be surprised at the self. This self is your soul self. This self is your divine self. This self is your aware state. So come to awareness, guys, unaware and stupid, or aware and smart. Choice is yours. My earnest request, this is the lifetime. This is your only chance. Find it now. Don't wait. Continue flowing, continue feeling, and continue understanding your own self more first. Before you try to understand and judge others, understand yourself. Put yourself in their places, exchange your shoes, and you will know where the shoe pinches. Thus, my friends, I just wish all of you spiritual awareness and a sight which sees beyond sight. A sight which sees beyond figures and things and facts. A sight that knows. In your knowing is your seeing. In your understanding is your hearing. And in yourself is your awareness. So please get there. And there is a whole load of people in the entire universe today trying to get there. Combine in some way, find out for yourselves, move in the right directions, and realize it's you. It's all about you. Thank you.